the reason that climate change isn't all bad, and it is obviously mostly bad, is that it will allow us, if we have the motivation, to rethink our relationship with the coast, because we never really thought about it. To go back in history a little here, the coasts all around the United States were where the poor people lived. And that's hard for us to imagine, but even 50 years ago. So in the East Coast, it was poor blacks lived in Georgia and the Carolinas. The history of how actually their land was all stolen from them once the coastal property people realized, hey, we could make resorts and people like living near the beach. It's not just swamps and bugs. They actually ended up stealing a huge history of environmental racism and basically stole just hundreds of billions of dollars worth of property from black people, as we've done multiple times in our history. And then even on the West Coast here, think about it. The Chinatown down in Monterey, where the Point Lobos was. That was all poor Chinese fishermen, right? That's like the most incredible real estate in probably California, and it was all poor Chinese fishermen. Again, we have plenty of racists out here on the West Coast too, so we burned their town to the ground and ran them out, and filled it with golf courses and $1-million mansions. But the point being is that we went from thinking the coast as this kind of backwards swamp where we throw all the poor people there and the rich people are up in the hills, to then it's where all the rich people want to go, and then so we all kick everybody out and rush there and go right up to the edge, don't really think about it, don't think about the ecology, and so we've never done anything really thoughtfully with the coast in the United States. Coastal policy has been just a kind of a mishmash of greed and racism and stupidity, basically, for a couple hundred years. And so I think we can do better than that. That would be awesome. And if we could, you could envision a coastal environment where people move back a little, right? So everyone's not just up on the bluff's edge. We then revegetate and kind of restore the ecology, so a lot more wildlife, a lot more natural buffers, a lot more beauty, and make it more public space. So that's kind of my vision for the coast 50, 100 years from now. It's going to be a while, and obviously there's quite a lot of property rights issues, and it's going to be a transition, but that's at least an opportunity that maybe our grandkids or something, when they come to the coast, it won't be either extreme.